You seem to have a lot of strong opinions about the United States foreign policy, and my question was, is there anything...
Is there anything... I didn't hear the last part.
Is there anything you like about Washington's foreign policy and how it's run?
Sure. Take all the countries we haven't invaded. I like that. Let me repeat. I happen to be particularly interested in U.S. foreign policy for two reasons. Elementary moral reasons. For one thing, it's by far the most powerful state in the world. So what it does is far more important than what anyone else does. For another reason, which is sufficient, even if it wasn't the most powerful state in the world, I'm here. I have a share of responsibility for what the U.S. government does. And, to an extent, I can do something about it, especially in a pretty free country like this one. Now, we understand that very well with regard to enemies. So, for example, take, say, Iranian dissidents like Shirin Ebadi and Akbar Ganji and others. Nobody asks them, is there anything good about Iranian foreign policy? It's not their job to say what's good about Iranian foreign policy. Yeah, there's some things that aren't bad. But that's not their task. Their task is to condemn the crimes of their own state, and we honor them for that. It doesn't matter what they say about the United States or what they say about Israel. Like if Iranian dissidents criticize Israeli crimes, and maybe they're right, but we don't give them any respect for that. And the same ought to be true about Americans who criticize Iranian crimes. You want to do it? Okay, but it's like criticizing the crimes of Genghis Khan. You can't do anything about it, so it's just a way of supporting domestic power or your own reputation. What matters is what you can do something about. And overwhelmingly, that means what you're involved in, either directly or indirectly. And we understand that in the case of enemies. We ought to apply the same criteria to ourselves. If you try to do an evaluation of British actions, US actions, French actions, and so on, yeah, you can find things that sometimes are even helpful. So, for example, take George W. Bush, not my favorite person, but his policies with regard to, say, diseases in Africa were pretty positive, I think. Okay, that's fine. But I don't think it's a huge issue, frankly.